Hi, my name is Rachel Marie Kimball, and I am a dance education major.
My name is Kyle Threlfall, and I'm also a dance education major.
Hi, my name is Linda Threlfall, and I am a biology teacher at Provo Adult Education.
So you guys are dance education majors. So what are you doing in anatomy?
We get that question a lot. We use our bodies every single day. That's our medium that we use in our art form. And so learning about anatomy helps us learn about what our body is doing and how to do it the most efficient and the most safe way that we can.
So, Linda, what are you doing in anatomy this semester?
I am redoing my biology endorsements. I work at an alternative school, so my students are not mainstream students. The section of biology they usually enjoy the most is everything about the human body.
How has anatomy changed or helped or made you feel different about dance?
It's just been so fascinating because originally, like when the teachers would say things like, I don't know, try to use imagery and tell me which muscles I was supposed to be using, I was like, okay, I'll try, you know. But then by being in anatomy, I actually like working in the cadaver lab is absolutely my favorite because I can actually see it. I can see that muscle that I'm supposed to be using. And so it's been incredible.
It was really fun. Rachel and I were in the same lab, and so we had a lot of fun when we would learn certain muscles, and then we'd be like, "Wait, is this muscle
We'd,
that
like,
you use
be
this?"
moving each other,
So we were
like,
like
this one.
like dancing and like trying to figure out what muscles we were using, and so that was really cool.
So you said you get sore sometimes, your muscles get sore, and sometimes there's certain kinds of injuries. So tell us about that with anatomy.
Dance, you really have to find a balance between pushing yourself but not pushing yourself too hard. And this can be a really hard balance to find. That's one thing with dancers is injuries just kind of come with it. You know, it's like you keep your body as safe as you can, obviously, but like you're always going to have bruises. You'll have sprained muscles,
like
scrapes,
floor burns. Yeah.
Like those kind of things they just happen. As I've got into the lab and looked at the cadavers and learned about things that there's a lot of stuff as dancers that we do that our bodies are not naturally made to do.
So, how have you adapted or changed what you taught your students before about the body to how you teach them now based on what you've learned in anatomy?
One of the things is that somebody will mention something or touch something on their body or say something about something, and I'll be like, ooh, that's the name of this now. I feel like it has increased my knowledge a lot as far as being able to answer my students' questions and be able to help them with questions that they have about their body and how the body functions and how it works. So it's made a huge difference.
Is there anything that you do to protect you from any kinds of injuries?
Definitely. We always talk about having a good warm-up, but also important with that is having a proper cool down.
And how do you consider dance? Do you consider it to be a fairly athletic
Definitely.
or a sport kind of?
Definitely. There's a quote that I really like where it says that it takes an athlete to dance, but it takes an artist to be a dancer. If you're really going to take dance all the way, like you really need to be physically well. You need to be an athlete, but you also need the artistry in order to create.
I think probably my favorite things that I have learned or that's been really fun for me to learn this particular semester and this time in my life is for the first time in my life I get to be a grandma. Yay! It was fun to be looking at all of that and thinking, okay, this week this is what my daughter, the baby, looks like and what she's going through.
talked a lot about dance being very athletic and very physical. Is there any spiritual end or any spiritual side of dance?
Oh, absolutely. Definitely. Something that I love about dance, which is what we talk about in a lot of my classes, is dance brings your entire self together. There's a physical aspect, there's a mental aspect, there's an emotional aspect, and there's a spiritual aspect.
Of course, not everyone in this world is religious and believes in that spiritual connection, but like when you do think about your emotions and everything, like there is definitely like something to it that dance does for you.
We often have stories when we dance, or certain emotions are able to be released. A lot of times people have a hard time thinking about dance as a spiritual thing until they do it.
Okay,
Otherwise, we're going to run out of time.
that's true. The arm shouldn't be too bad because we know what bones are there.
There's just like certain things that are just not tangible that we definitely know are above us.